Another mastermind hit.
What's up, everybody? We are back. 420 Live. Today is June 17, 2020. It is kind of steamy outside. As you can see, I have changed my setup again, just to, maybe make myself a little bit more comfortable and just to get a little bit better angles. I'm waiting on you guys to get on here, but today we are going to go over a few things. We're still going to be talking about terpenes today. I just want to remind everybody that you still need to make sure that you register for the private cardholders only meeting, which you need to do that by June 27th. June 26th. The meeting is on June 27th. You must verify that you are coming. You can always send me an email at ohiocannabislive@gmail.com. So we are waiting to hear from you. Something else I want to go over today is that going forward, now that I'm doing reviews, I mentioned this yesterday, but I wanted to reiterate it again today, is that when I do my reviews, instead of me picking the products, I'm going to rely on patient feedback to decide what I review for. Instead of just reviewing whatever products are out there. I mean, I know what I like, but I want to know what you like or you want me to check out to see if it's any good or not. So I'm looking for you guys in the comments here to let me know. I'm checking this here. Let me know that what you like. Just checking my connections here, and I think that's important that we find out what other people are interested in, and not just only things that I'm interested in. I still would love to have some patients get on here and do some interviews, so I'm still open. So make sure if you're interested in that, you hit me up at ohiocannabislive@gmail.com. Also, make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're watching me on YouTube, make sure you subscribe for updates. 420 Live is available to you every day, Monday through Friday. I do not film on the weekends. And so those are the times that I'm not available. So you can always still message me. You can always connect with me on my website at www.ohiocannabislive.com. One feedback I hear a lot, I've been hearing a lot about this, is prices. And I think we're going to dedicate another video to talking about prices and shopping again. I think that I understand it now. I think that it's just people are in certain areas of the state, the prices are just not good. What I've seen is, for me, like the lowest price on a unit, I've seen it about $35. In some rare cases, I've seen units for $19 to $25. So a 19 to 25 or whatever, that's still close to $200 an ounce. I do know that one particular cultivator continues to offer products at a lower price, which is Pure Ohio. And I think that is one, but I am also seeing that other growers are also coming down on prices. It just really depends on how you shop. I still think that, like I was saying yesterday and the day before that, getting a half ounce is going to be better for you if you buy in bulk, because if you just buy in small units, you're going to find yourself making a lot of trips to the dispensary that you might not want to make. And so it's definitely important that you make sure that you shop so that you will be able to get the best bang for your buck. And also, I hear a lot of people still confused about their days. I share that confusion sometimes, even though I'm doing all these videos and everything. I'm looking to see what dab I'm going to do for you guys. Somebody asked about this. I'm going to do some banana pudding tang. This is what it looks like. It's more of a crumble. I'm going to do it in my packs on I'm going to do a low temp dab. So I'm going to do like about 300 degrees. And I'm getting this set up here. Yeah, yesterday we had a really good conversation. We had a lot of people on here watching it with us. So that was really good. I see that we have 7 people watching. Is that right? Yeah. We have some people watching here, but for whatever reason, the screen isn't showing me your comments, so I do apologize if I'm not seeing your comments if you're talking to me. But if you are in here, say hello, just so I know you are here, because I can see people are watching. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this dab prepped, and we're gonna talk about terpenes today, and we're gonna zero in a very popular terpene that I think you might have heard of. It's called Myrcene. Hey Alicia, good to see you there. So I know my system is still working. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and talk about Myrcene today, and give you guys a little bit more information about Myrcene. I think I figured out how to make my slideshow work a little bit better than it did the last couple of days. So hopefully the slideshow won't crash on me. And we're gonna jump right into our educational section here about Myrcene. So here we go. Don't go nowhere. Hopefully everything will carry over. All right. So this is just the main screen here. Hey, Thin Lizzie, it's good to see you again. And standard wellness tinctures. Okay, it's good to hear that. I'm sorry I didn't see you comment at first, Rocker Girl. And I will definitely work on that. I mean, I'd be interested. Howdy down there. Hey, good to see you there. I see you, buddy. Good to see you. That's weird. Like sometimes it's there, sometimes not. I'm gonna do some more research about these chat windows. I want to make sure that you guys' comments are coming to me. I think there's a delay. Has anybody tried banana pudding tang by Firelands yet? I heard somebody in the groups talking about the smell was a little raunchy, and I kind of agree. It is definitely raunchy. Hello there, and I think that it works. It definitely packs a nice punch, but the odor is strong, and I know it's terpenes, but woo. So anyway, is anybody that's watching familiar with Myrcene? I'm still learning this, so we're gonna learn it together. The information I gathered today, most of it I researched it from just reading about the terpene itself, and also from from Leafy is what I meant to say. Oh, you never did a dab before? Wow. Well, I'm not into blowtorches, and I know people, I'm not knocking it. It's just that I'm not into it, and I just think it's kind of a hot, it gets hot and you can burn yourself. I'm a PAX user, and I'm able to do, the wax, the rosins, the live resins, and everything in my PAX using this oven, which just slides in and I lock and load it, ready to go. And that's what I've been using. But there's also other things like this wax pen that I've got here. Hey, what up, James? Hey, good to see you there, buddy. And this is just some cheap thing you can buy anywhere. Probably they sell these online, and it's just something that I can use to put my concentrates in. But moving on to the Myrcene here, let me make sure my slideshow is together. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So first off, all right, Myrcene. So I'm terrible at pronunciation, so I went ahead and put the little pronunciation type thing on there. Myrcene. Now this banana pudding tang, I don't know. We're going to have to see. It might have some Myrcene in it, because I'm feeling the effects of this. I mean, like, I gotta take my glasses off. Woo. Woo. Yeah, feeling that one, guys. Yeah. So you're right. You're absolutely right there, Alicia. You hit it right on the head. Sweet basil, mangoes, hops, and benefits. Lowers blood sugar, reduces hypertension, and antibacterial. Hey, now see, those aren't even on my slides, so I know I learned something else. Right there in what you're saying. So it's it smells like it's musky, it's earthy, herbal. So I mean, I'm wondering if that's why the banana pudding tang has such a raunchy smell. So yeah, I'm diabetic, so that is really good information to know, Alicia, about the lowering of blood sugar. And I do have pre-hypertension, so you just, like I said, you just keep on giving me the information. I really appreciate it. And you gonna need to come on here and do a video with me and start doing some education with me, Alicia. I think you might be useful because I think you're really good at getting the information in. So I appreciate that. Next slide I got here for us. The effects. Calming, couch lock. Some people say couch lock, sleepy. So I know I want something. I always want something that's gonna make me sleepy. But you know, if you're having a problem sleeping, then this might be something you want to focus on. Obviously, Myrcene is a very common terpene. It's like Alicia already said. See, you already took my slide, Alicia. But as she said, it comes in hops, thyme, lemongrass, and mango. And so it's not just in cannabis, but it is found in other plants as well. And that's something else we're going to learn as we go through these different terpenes, is that they're not all just in cannabis, but they're also found in other plants that we may or may not be familiar with. So that will be something we will learn together. Anybody have a suggestion of what terpene we could talk about tomorrow? So I could already have that figured out, because I just picked Myrcene off the top of my head because I know that's one people are familiar with. But can you guys give me suggestions on any other terpenes that you think might be helpful? Hey, what's up, the underdog? Nah, I'm not a Capricorn. I'm an Aquarius. Good guess though. Pinye, Pinye. Let me see. Do I have the Pinye? Yeah, well, Pinye is a good one. Again, another one I'm hearing is very common. Let's see. You said the only terp to intensify THC they found so far. Linalool. Okay. Linalool, Pinye. Let's see. You said I'm ruled by Saturn. You know, I like astrology, honestly. I like looking at space, and that's a whole other genre. We ain't gonna get into my space quest because I love stars and astrology. So let's not go into that, because we could talk hours for that. I have some really amazing pictures of the moon that I'm gonna have to put out there so you guys can check out my moon shots, because I do more than just take pictures of weed. Or medical marijuana, I'm sorry. Gotta stop calling it weed. It's just an old habit that dies hard, you know. But yeah, so humulene. Okay, that's another one. I've got some flashcards here to help me. How to now see here where I'm a struggle. Visible? I know I'm not saying that right. Visible. Limonene. I like to do that one. Linalool, limonene. So any other ones, Alicia? Anybody else got any other ones you want? We can see. We're sticking to the main terps or subterp. Well, whatever. I'm gonna leave it open. I'm not gonna try to be picky. So, pick whatever terp you're thinking about. Camelline. Is it camelline or chameline? I'm not sure. But that's another one. It's camelline. Okay. So I'm reading your comments. There's a lot of terp. There's lots and lots of terpenes that we can learn. I've got some flashcards here to kind of help guide me. I'm gonna move on to the next slide that I prepared for you guys. For our next, like I said, I'm waiting on you guys to come in here and do some videos with me. Okay, so the best vape temp for those that are vaping is allegedly 332. I would say that for me, I usually stick around 350 to 370 on my packs. That's one thing I do like about the packs. Oh, you said Visible is chameline. Okay, Alicia, I see that. And basically, if you're not using vaporization and you're still using combustion, then when you do combustion, just keeping in mind that combustion is a much faster heat. You light something on fire, it's going quick. That doesn't mean you're not going to still get terpenes. It just means that you may not get them you might not taste them as long as you would be if you were vaporizing it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Doesn't mean that you won't get the same effects. But when I compare my smoking experience, because I was a smoker for over 15 years, I just recently quit smoking, guys. So I ain't been no true vapor for no years or anything. I've been a non-smoker of cannabis for 1 year. True story. So I mean, I never thought I would quit, but this helped me quit. I can't really quite give you the explanation of how, but it helped me and about 5 other people I know quit. And I know this device is not for everybody. Some people did not like it, and it is a little bit of a maintenance. I would say it's kind of high maintenance to me. You got to do a lot of work to keep it clean, but it's not impossible. My next slide that I got for you guys here. Yeah, I'm looking over here to the side because I'm trying to do something so that my screens are better. Okay, so Myrcene has been said to help. And I didn't see you mention this, Alicia, but I don't know if you heard about this. I want your opinion on this. It says it's been said to help fighting cancer, according to Leafy. Disclaimer there. I just looked this up today, and also it's been known, like I said before, as sleep aid to help with insomnia. But you mentioned some other things that I didn't read about. But have you heard any? Has anybody else heard the same thing that Leafy is saying about Myrcene having some type of beneficial effects with fighting issues with cancer or different things? I don't want to get too specific because I'm not a doctor, and I don't, I'm not trying to say that it's a miracle drug or anything, but I just know that the research is, we all know that cannabis in general helps fight cancer, so we can all agree on that part. But is there anybody that has any other input or any other experiences or have had family members that have used cannabis that have had cancer and maybe have had benefits from it? Because I think that lowering blood sugar, that's awesome. I'm glad that you brought that up, Alicia, because I did not know that, and that makes me want to focus more and more on cannabis products that have Myrcene in it, just for that one reason. And also, I think you had said something about lowering blood pressure as well. So I wish I would have talked to you before I did this video, because then I would have added some of your information in. Okay, next slide. Overall, this terpene is, like I was saying before, very common. Some studies say it's up to 40% of the time that this Myrcene is in there. So next time you purchase some products, definitely look at the Myrcene content. I mean, we could look at something like ice cream cake, for example, and it does have Myrcene in it, and it has 0.21% Myrcene in it. But I guess the idea is, what is a good amount of Myrcene that's going to be enough for the individual? Like, is it 0.2? I mean, because I like full whole percents. This is like 0.21%. So I don't know. We'll do some more research to see like what's a good number to say, well, this one is a knockout. If this one is this much percentage, then this is a knockdown, or this is going to put you in the sleep mode. So I know that ice cream cake does have a very heavy indica effect for me. What does anybody else think about it? Does anybody else like ice cream cake? I know I talked about it yesterday, but and I did say, and no, I did forget to set it up, so we will have to do it tomorrow. We were supposed to do the layer cake, ice cream cake microscope deal, and I will have to do a different staging for that because for whatever reason, the way my cameras are set up, it won't let me plug in the camera and the microscope at the same time the way I got it hooked up. So that's why I can't do it right there. Because I would just do it, but I don't want to crash my system in the middle of a presentation online. We are live, and that would be terrible, and then I'd have to start all over. So I definitely don't want to do that. Okay. I'm sorry, James. You said you definitely do. I missed what you said. I don't want to forget. You love ice cream cake? You like it too, James? Okay, cool, man. I thought it was just me, but yeah, it's really good. When I do some more product reviews, I'm looking for feedback from everybody about what I should do reviews on next. From now on, I'm going to start doing reviews based on what patients are telling me and not just what I want to do. I want my reviews to be based on patient feedback. So, something else, I'm thinking about creating a patient advisory panel. What do you guys think about that? Just a group of patients that want to get together and, basically try to be like a separate branch it doesn't answer the pharmacy board, but then works with the pharmacy board to try to help advocate for patients overall. So like, I know that there are many advocates already that sometimes go to meetings. I was one of them. I've met some of the people. But what I'd like to do is see if we could put our own organization together that would allow us to be one voice to say, this is what the community is telling us. And I know I've tried by myself. Sometimes that works, sometimes it don't. But I think that if we could create some kind of organization and say this is all patient driven feedback, it's run by patients, it's sponsored by patients, it's for patients. I like to create some kind of committee like that where, you know, we can meet maybe every 3 months to go over what the main issues patients still having issues with, and then we could somehow maybe get our own meeting with the pharmacy board and try to affect some positive changes. I mean, what do you guys think about that? Yeah, I think Alicia, you'd be definitely a great person for this. I really do, and I think you would be too. Thin Lizzie. That Dave always catches me up because I can't. My glasses back on. I feel like an old man sometimes. I'm sorry if I butchered that screen name, but you know, I think you've been on here, you've been watching my videos for a while, and I think, you know, that'd be good maybe to have you on the advisory board. And yeah, ice cream cake has been a winner. Has anyone else tried the wedding cake that Standard Wellness made? They made a wedding. I know everybody's had the Woodward wedding cake, but has anybody tried the other wedding cake that Standard Wellness made? Because I haven't tried that yet. Neither. I was just wondering if anybody had any feedback on that. I was just curious, since a lot of people like wedding cake. I like cake anything, I guess. I mean, it's a weakness. Has anybody tried any Farkas Farms? What did you think about it, Alicia? Did you like the other wedding cake by Standard? Was it any good? Because I was wondering. I haven't even really seen it in a while, so I don't even know if it's still available or not. See, I'm going to switch back here to my main screen here so I can go back and see if we can hold our comments. Look at that. So there's, well, we'll give it a second to see if our comments come back. If not, then there's something wrong with the screen or something. I think it's a delay, but you know, I don't know why. It's like we were having it pops up really good on the other screen, but then on this screen, I got a blank screen. I don't know, guys. It's weird. I don't know why I'm having an issue with this. Okay. Member OG. Okay, well, a couple growers have that member OG, Jeremy. Which member OG are you referring to? Can somebody else type hello in the other box down in the bottom? Because I don't know why it's not showing our conversation we were just having there. So like I said, I'm gonna have to contact my software company and ask them why that this is not carrying over the way it should. Oh, the butterfly effect, member OG. I have tried that. Yeah. Hey James, if you're still in here from the YouTube, can you type hello in there to make sure that the comments are working here? Like I said, it's weird. We're carrying over the conversation in the other window, but not in here. So I need to figure out exactly why that is happening. Yeah. So. Member OG, would you guys like for me to do a review on the Member OG? Should I put that on my list of things to look into by Butterfly Effect? I haven't seen it recently. Does anybody know where any Member OG is at right now? I mean, when I tried it from, because Fireland Scientifics, they also have a Member OG as well, and it was pretty good too. So I don't know. Has anybody tried the Member OG from Fireland Scientifics? Because I thought it was actually pretty good. You can't find it, huh? See, that's the thing. We get to liking something, and then we can't find it. I share the same frustration. You know, I like layer cake, and so sometimes I have trouble finding the layer cake, and I don't know why. I don't know why we're not seeing anything from. Is anybody still on YouTube? Because I'm not getting any information here. Yeah, it says you guys are on here. I see you up in my counter, but we're not getting any comments from you guys. So hold on. Let me Let me do this. I'm just gonna check here. No, there's something definitely not right. I'm gonna go back to this other screen real quick, guys, to see what's going on with the chat box. Okay, there you are, James. Okay, yeah, that's weird. Let me go back and try this again. All right, so we got a problem with this box here. So let me go back and try to see if I can fix it. Hang tight, guys. Let me see. I'm gonna try to remove it and bring it back. See if it will work for us that way. Ah, there it is. This is why I'm mastermind, guys. I have to do tech support in real time, you know. Okay, see, so, but of course now my font is wrong, my color is wrong. We're gonna fix it though. Hold tight. Font is so tiny, none of us can see it. Okay, there we go. All right, type something now, James. Are you there? I will not leave this into your in this today. Thanks, buddy. Man. All right, Alicia, you guys still there too? Somebody type hello again for Facebook. We got YouTube working. See, I just had to Okay, Jeremy. Thanks, Jeremy. Now, okay. Now that is weird. I don't know. We go figure it out. Because like I said, I like to go from one scene to the other. That way, I can, make sure that it's working properly. So yeah, we're just trying to make sure we can engage. Since Jeremy's there, I know we're still connected on Facebook. I'm sure you're still there too, Alicia. But yeah, I think we're gonna try to do some more strain. I keep hearing people talk about Orange 43. Has anybody had any experience with that? I have. I liked it. But what about you guys? Have you had any experience with the Orange 43? Man, this stuff right here, man. Woo! I don't know. This stuff right here is tough. You said you like the Orange 43? You said you haven't tried it yet, James? Hey, well, if you haven't tried it, I don't know. I think it's worth giving it a shot. Well, let me ask you this, James. If you like sativas, oh God, I caught that. See some smoke coming up. It's like if I thought something was on fire. If you like sativas, you will like Orange 43. Let's put it that way. If you're not really a big sativa person, you might not like it. And I can tell you the smell will blow your nose off. It's very strong terpenes on the Orange 43. If I had a jar right here, I could tell you what the terpene profile was. And that's something I would recommend, is if you keep your jar, or even if let's say you just take a picture of the back label for some of the growers, not all of them, but some of them, you can get the terpene profiles and have a record. And you can make a ledger. That way you can start figuring out which ones are really hitting for you and which ones aren't. Because somebody said, well, I should tell which ones are not doing good and which ones are. And I mean, that's kind of a tough call sometimes, because, I've had stuff, I've tried it the first time and it wasn't that great. And then I've waited and come back to it a couple days later and was like, wow, maybe I was mixed up with something else. This is great. So I think everybody's a little bit different about what their experiences are. And so it can vary and it can change for everybody. So that makes things a little bit different. But yeah, I think that the main thing is tomorrow we're going to talk about some different terpenes. Maybe we'll try to cover more than one. I think we can probably squeeze in 2 terpenes a day. That way we can get through them faster. So I'm going to go through a couple terpenes a week. And I still owe you guys everybody on here has their card, but I still need to do the video to go over for people that don't have their card, how to get your card. So that's something I want to do, a special segment on that. And I'm still working these people, trying to get the interviews I talked about yesterday. Now they telling me no, they don't want to do it. So I don't know, negotiations. You know what I mean? Trying to get them to get on. These people are camera shy. Everybody's camera shy. I feel like I'm the only guy that gets on the camera and says, "Let's do a dab." You know, I ain't afraid to hit the bone. Yeah, I'm not. You don't need to hide. We all legal. We got our med cards, and if we don't, well, I know. I know I got my med card. So, let's see. So you love sativa? You actually like both sativa and indica hybrid? Oh, you're not keen about the hybrid. Okay, gotcha. Okay, Dosey Face by Calyx Pete was another top shelf, but again, it's twice and never seen it again. Yeah, I feel you. Dosey Face, I like that. I know Buckeye Relief has a lemon Dosey Do, and then they have a Dosey Dose 22. I like all these Dosey Does, Dosey Face, Dosey Does, the lemon Dosey Do. I feel like I like them all. Not quite sure what the difference between them are, like if they're uniquely different. Like we have to get into lineage, and again, lineage is something else that we will talk about eventually, is strain lineage, because I think that's something else that can be very useful for patients, to talk about the lineage of a strain, to understand the strain's history, where it came from. I know a lot of people have. You said you wait. Yeah, hey Clint, I remember I see you lighting on that 10th planet, huh? Okay, man. I'm gonna do a 10th planet review, man, just for you, Clint. I got you, bro. I'm gonna have to look for it. First, we gotta find it. Any ideas where I can find it at? You said the terpenes changed and the strain lemon royal. Really? So it's not the same as it was before? Because I've had the lemon royal, and you're saying you think it don't smell as good as it did before, Allison? You don't think it's as good as it was? You said that's the one thing you haven't really tried and wanted, but it's so expensive. Okay. What was you saying you had, James? What was you saying you hadn't tried but was really expensive? What product was that you were referring to? I missed that part of your statement. Okay. One is listed. Let me go check. Okay, yeah, cool. I'll be on here for a few more minutes, Allison. Go check real quick. Let us know. You said you hear it said Verdant. Okay, I'm gonna check Verdant's menu, man. I try not to get too obsessive with the menus. I feel like if I start looking at menus every day, that makes me want to get up and go get something, especially if I have days available. It's like, oh, new product on the shelf. I got days available. Let me go run and get it. And then, I really shouldn't. If I really don't need it, I guess I like to not be the guy that run out of stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Clint, see, I'm glad I'm paying attention, my brother, because you said something I didn't know. So what you're telling me is that 10th Planet is also through Ancient Roots and Galenas. Now the light bulb comes on, because like I said, I heard things about the Galena's 10th Planet, and they weren't very good things. Somebody told me it was trash. I don't know. I only seen pictures, and I haven't actually tried it, so I don't have an opinion on it. But the Ancient Roots 10th Planet, I did not know that they had one. So now you really got my curiosity. Hey, Clint, what did it test at? Was that a tier 1 or a tier 2? Oh yeah, the Orange 43. You're right, James. It can be expensive. You ain't never lied about that, buddy. I have noticed that it was kind of expensive. Okay, thank you, Allison. I see your message here. Limonone. That one's always hard to pronounce. Caryophyllene and linalool. New batch lists Penier instead of linalool. Oh, so let me check my terpene archive here. Because here's Penier. So Penier is going to smell like pine. And the caryophyllene, that's going to smell spicy, woody like pepper. Yes, I've got these flashcards so I can learn some of these things. But I do not. I swore I had a Terpene man card for Linenol. Hold on. I'm looking through my archives here. Linenol. Got you. Okay. So they switched out the Pinier for the Linenol. So the Linenol has more of a floral smell. And so we're going from having a piney smell to now more of a floral smell. Does that sound about right, Allison? So it's definitely going to be way different than my previous experience. Is that what you're saying there as far as the lemon royale? And let's see. Now, to me, looking at my flashcards here, the Pinier is actually going to have more potential effects than the Linenol. I don't want to go all into it because then I'm gonna spoil my terpene series. But I definitely think that there are significant differences between these two. So I think what we should do for tomorrow is talk the differences between Linenol. We should talk about Linenol and Pinier tomorrow. What do you guys think about that? Okay, Robert, let me see. You said you wanted to create a site that tried to tie all the menus and specials together without doing it manually. I would like to follow the price trends and products. I think patients put a lot of time. I mean, I put in a lot of time because I put in on my website the deals every day. The menus, I have all the menus tied in to my Ohio Medical Cannabis Group website. And is it worth $40? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Is there anybody else have the same opinion? I think it's worth $40. Oh, Jeremy, how is the I see that message there. How is the garlic cookie vape? I actually have some garlic cookie here, and it's pretty good. It's the 34% batch, but I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I got kind of tired of it. Like after I bought a half ounce, and I got tired of it pretty quickly. So I don't know. I mean, it's good, but I don't know. You said opposite, more like Pinier-like instead of floral. The batch is 26% THC. The last one was 25.12. So it's a little bit, just a little bit stronger. But yeah, we're gonna talk about this tomorrow about the Linenol Pinier. So I'm gonna put that right here in front of me so I don't forget tomorrow what we'll be talking. So tomorrow's show. Tomorrow on 420 Live, we will be talking about Linenol and Pinier. It's decided. And then, maybe we'll talk some more about other strains. Because honestly, Allison, to be honest with you, I always felt like the Lemon Royale kind of reminded me of the Orange 43. I think that they were sharing some similar terpenes. I'd have to look at my Lemon Royale container. I have an empty one laying here. But, if you saying they've changed it, then I would definitely like to see, like, if you don't mind shooting me a picture to the messenger of each bottle, just so I can look at it. So when if I order it, I can ask them to make sure it's the right one, because I'm sure that the old bottle is still lurking around somewhere in somebody's shop. So I definitely like to try the new one that you're referring to see if I can tell the difference like you can. Yeah, Robert, if you go to my website, ohiomedicalcannabisgroup.com, and go to the menus tab, I have all the menus for all the shops in the state that are currently open tied in there. And when you click on the go to menu button, it links right to whatever website that the dispensary wants it to go to. I mean, I just did this because, I like weed maps and leafy, but it's still sometimes very hard to just get straight to the point. And some of the companies are using leafy, weed maps, and also another one, I Heart Jane. You said if I call that 614 number I seen through Google, can you try to help me over the phone to set up the Zoom computer interface? I'm sorry, I need help. Okay, sure, James. Yeah, we will do that. How does this? What's your schedule like for this weekend? Are you available this weekend? I got your phone number um, from the other message. Hey, do me a favor, buddy. Email me email me at ohiocannabislive@gmail.com and just email your phone number and say, hey, call me this weekend. And then you tell me what time works for you, and then I'll put it in my schedule, my planner, to call you this weekend to make sure we get it set up. Does anybody else need help getting Zoom set up for the meeting? Because I want to make sure if you need help. I did do a video on it, but if you need me to personally help you, I'll certainly make sure that I personally help you. And we can offload. We can even do a test Zoom if you want. Make sure it's really working. So I'd love to have you on the show, like actually on the video with me, James. So yeah, I mean, I know you said you're not ready to do that yet, but we can still at least get everything set up for the private meeting. So if anybody else needs help with that, let me know. But yeah, send me an email, James. I'm trying to let the email be like my reminder because I get messages from so many different platforms, and I know that you gave me your phone number, and I remember seeing that in the message, but I just want to make sure I've got it because I'm putting like a little star next to everybody's email so that I'll know that that one is one I have to go back to send the link out for the meeting. Okay, you said you meant, okay, Robert, I'm reading your message now. You said, I meant like searching for a strain and seeing who has it and what prices, but the data would be based on the menu data. You could then see the dispensary, you could see the price history of that strain in each dispensary, etc. But that is cool that you have a link to those menus. Yes, but what your idea is also a very good idea. And I think that, Weed Maps does something like this, but for Ohio, it doesn't seem very effective. But they do have something like that where you can search a strain and then it will show you where it's available at. But again, I haven't seen it be very effective for people in Ohio. Now, in Michigan, it worked okay for products like edibles and things like that. But for flower, I still kind of got a mixed result. So I think that you're onto something there. Yeah, and then like I said, the price comparison thing, I think that would be good too, to give people what the average price of the product is. That way people can kind of see whether they're overpaying or not. I mean, because sometimes you got to look at it. If the item is $40 in one shop and then the other shop is $35 and the other shop is an hour and 20 minutes away, it ain't really worth you driving to the other shop to save $5, is it? But if the item is $25 a unit and it's $40 a unit, and that's a little bit more of a difference, then if you're going to buy more than one unit, it might make more sense to go make that drive to go. And that's kind of how I weigh it out too. Convenience. Is this place I'm going to be a long ways? There's always a lot of people at that place. Is it some place I can get in and out of? Do they offer curbside? Do they have online ordering? All those things go in my mind. And then again, price. And then something else, is there a sale? Do they have, what is their indigent and veteran discount? Are they stacking? So a lot of times I will make my purchases based on those variables: the location, discounts available for the day, are they stacking or not stacking, and what kind of ease am I going to have getting it out of this place? Some places you got to go in them, but you're coming right back out. Other places, there's a line out the door. Yeah, I mean, and that's how I look at it. So, I mean, a new system it should be available for us to do exactly what you're describing, Robert. And I think that, they're using iHeartJane for the online ordering. I do see a lot of really nice features, like being able to add your medical marijuana card and your driver's license to it, to make it easier to be verified when they're taking your order. But what I would like to really see is where you can complete the entire transaction online. So when you pull up to the dispensary, you simply show them your driver's license, they hand you your stuff, and you leave. I think that would be the fastest, most efficient way to do things. And I think that maybe all the dispensaries we should have a universal program that all the shops are tied into, something like metrics that gives us the data that we're looking for, because I like data, and I like having information. So I think that being able to do a price comparison analysis will be most helpful for patients to decide whether or not the item is overpriced at the shop they're looking at. And if there shows, hey, you can save $25 by driving to this shop, then that's valuable information, especially if you're on a budget. And especially, I think it would be useful too if we can make the online ordering system also show you how many days you have when you log in. I think that would be cool too, instead of you having to worry about asking the shop. That gets frustrating, right? Calling a shop just to find out. You said Clint, you said you're getting ready for some Grow Ohio layer cake. Me too, buddy. Me too. I love it. I love it. Yeah, but it is also very hard to find. And like I said, I got this one, and it was a good deal, man. I paid $140 for a half ounce, guys. What you know about that? So it was $280 for the ounce. I bought the whole dang on ounce. Okay. I've been buying layer cake for, I think, 2-3 months now, and everything else is just like try it, taste it. But I keep going back to the layer cake, and I don't know why. But it's got to be something about the terpene profile. It's not the THC. I mean, I've tried it at different levels. Yeah, and I see you had told me that too before, Clint, is that you was noticing that they were increasing the prices before they had a good sale. And that is something we need to start keeping track of, so we can kind of like say, hey, scratch the sale and just keep the price low. You know what I mean? If it's easier for the dispensary to just leave it the way it is and not have a sale, go for it. I know that one dispensary in Coshocton is similar to that. They usually don't have a lot of sales, but usually have a lot of better prices on certain things. So it just depends on what you're looking for. And I'm loading up my packs right now. See, like I said, Clint got me talking now. Got me want to do some layer cake. And yeah. They did the layer cake right. You ain't never lied. They did. I mean, I'm real proud of Grow Ohio for that one. And I had a chance to tour Grow Ohio's facility and see it in person, and whoa. And I'll tell you, Burkle, layer cake, Member OG, those are my 3 favorites that I could just tell you off the top of my head in that particular cultivator. Robert, you're saying that is why I like data. You can see when people are shafting you or not. I have a plugin for Amazon. Yeah, like the honey deal or something like that for Amazon, where it keeps telling you the price changes on it. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, and I think that you're absolutely right. I totally agree with you, Robert. That something like that. My coding experience is more tailored to Android, so I could probably be useful on the app, but I'm not really good on the analytics side. Like, I'm not good about getting the data into the app. So I might be able to come up with the design, but I will have a hard time getting the data in there. Oh, you're using something called Keepa. We need one called Weeda. Weed out. Weed out the bad deals, right? Weed out. Oh, so you do some Android coding too? Okay, cool, man. Like I said, again, check out my other channel if you want to talk about tech stuff. That's Mastermind Tech. I don't want to get into that because then we'd be in the full-on nerd mode. You haven't tried Burkle yet, Clint? Man, man. Did I meet Klein? Did you meet Klein Saucer? Unfortunately, I'm terrible with names. Okay, man. I'll see you tomorrow, James. Peace out, brother. Yeah, honey is another one that does something similar to the Keepa. And when you click on something, it'll tell you the best price, and then it'll tell you if the price has changed. It could be a little annoying sometimes, but it's all right. But yeah, guys, it's been fun talking to you guys, and I think we're gonna maybe have a little bit longer sessions than we normally had when it was just me by myself talking to myself. So I will be back tomorrow. You said sorry, I meant have you had a tech channel? Yeah, it's Mastermind Tech. It's just new. I got one video on there, but I'm gonna have some more videos on there. But I'm so busy doing this. Filming is driving me crazy. So filming is hard, man. It's not easy to do all these videos and live broadcasts. The live broadcast, it takes a lot of brain power, and when you have a brain injury, it's a lot to think about. I don't make scripts. Most of the things you hear me say in any of my videos is really straight from my heart and straight off the top of my head. And I like to just improv to come up with things. But yeah. Platinum OG. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad at all, the one I tried. I probably did meet the head grower. I can't remember his name. I know I've talked to him before through another communication. So I'm sure I did meet him. But like I said, they had so many people there. I met so many people at one time. It was kind of overwhelming for me because I'm horrible with names. I'm better with faces. If you showed me his picture, I probably would know who he was, but I'm terrible with names. Yeah, layer cake, guys. So anyway, I did do a strain of the day today, but it is not a video. It's just a picture. And, you know, I hate to say it, but you could probably guess what it is, but it's not layer cake. The strain of the day is... Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Where did it go? Man, this thing keeps shifting things.
Another mastermind hit.
The news today is wedding cake, and we're just gonna stare at it for a minute. Wedding Cake is by Fire Rock, aka Get Woodward. You've heard of him.